Indeed, indeed, indeed. But it's about to go down. No Bono? No Bono. Oh, no Bono? You getting chicken wing? You getting a 20-piece tip? No. Not the 20-piece tip. Indeed, indeed.
Today on EA
No
Sports.
Bono.
It's
But
week
this
7
has
of
got
the
to be
NFL
a
on EA
guaranteed
Sports.
victory by heaven.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports.
Airtight.
Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Don't beat it.
Get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season in Oklahoma.
And coming up with an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
They run for the
Get him, Grip.
Javonte Williams. He'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
From the 24, Hurts flushed out right.
Sit it down, young man. I told you it's not going to be that type of day for you. You're going to die today. You lucky you should have fumbled.
I know I'm supposed to do the analysis here, but I've got to ask, how did he stay alive that long in the pocket?
Yeah, great footwork, which we know he has. If he would have been able to stay alive, get rid of the ball, or run for some yardage, we would have had a very unhappy defensive coordinator, I believe.
No doubt about that.
Throwing his Hurts.
Why is he thinking he can do what he was trying to do? I told you what type of game it's going to be. I told him what type of game it's going to be today. It's not going to be your game.
So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone,
why you
escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Now the try here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Good job, boys, with some
The pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
You better run from Griff. You better lay down.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, heal up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw.
Oh, give me my pick. I told you what type of game it's going to be for your son.
He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Where that's look at Beck's cutting up, man. He's trying to come back for the one more time.
Sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Told you what type of game it's going to be for you boys.
That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want
I know they ain't give me no flag for touching that man. I'll never do it.
And it's working out.
Oh, okay. That's
so this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They run with Richardson. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. From the 31, Jones looking long for Thomas.
And he's gunning him, huh?
Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Ain't nobody thinking about Keaton.
Now Jones on 3rd down, eluding the pressure right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did,
he
put
that
it
type
on
of
there
day.
for a big play and a 1st down. How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Richardson.
Yeah, he is.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 2nd down now, it's Richardson. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't.
Touchdown!
Come on, man. It's going to be a tight game.
His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Taking it about the 1. Beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Hurts throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd and 12, Hurts. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Better than that.
Back about 2 yards and also bring up 4.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt.
Man.
Taking it about the 16. 35 yards that time on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season. But this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the pass.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jones. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. This is called touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here this first half. And now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league. But this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part.
Told you, I'm not having it today.
It forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Run it out. Yes.
From a yard or 2 deep.
Yes. Get him, Griff.
Shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh, y'all not. You about to give me this ball. You getting real lucky, bitch.
Hurts. Left side caught by Diggs.
Get him, Griff.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts.
He really ran that far. I will take all of that. And then lost his man.
In there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
I tell you, it's going to be a hell of a
Eagles
day.
send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Oh, sauced him with the spin, couldn't capitalize too well. Oh,
and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away. It's caught by Jennings. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved, because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas.
Come on, boy. What?
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much.
It's
A lot to get to here is some of the division races.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to Miami a week ago, and they've got the lead right now as they come up with a 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play there for the Giants. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Now we'll get a stoppage here, as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Jones. Oh, he's got him.
Young Keaton.
So close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play that time on the catch and run. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And they'll run again. And he's going to
that's awful.
Into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. A great effort there, with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it is 28-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out, as their drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive
Griff was coming for murder.
assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. There's a throw.
I got you, dog. I got you, Grip. Don't worry about it. That's all pretty Grip.
Into enemy territory.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good game and a first down.
Where did I go? I feel like I got manipulated out the play.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And the stop here will
y'all
come
should
at
have
the
let me kill
38-yard
that man
line.
with Dex. Y'all know y'all
They haven't been
sorry
able
for
to
that.
get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
I ain't
And
gonna
all the
lie,
way
that
inside
was
the
like
15 before they drop him.
perfectly timed
There's
as
a
that
nice
could
pickup
be.
right there, and after
Fuck
watching
y'all,
that play,
man. Y'all ain't shit.
I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Throw left side complete. That's McCormick.
Negro.
Touchdown, Eagles. It's the fullback. His first touchdown
Let them
on the
score. I'm
year.
sick of it.
And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit.
I'm still about to come
Extra
Dutch
point
all
up
over
and
and make
good
it
by
ugly.
Sanders, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Getting bailed out.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully game.
Damn,
Yet
Willie.
at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Escaping the pressure right.
Bro, please. I hate when they run away from. In real life, people don't run away from your quarterback. You come to your quarterback when you see your trouble. That's basic
And receiver
knowledge
doesn't make
in
sure he's
football
absolutely in
play.
an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Rolling to his right.
Come on, come on. Is that big Griff? Get up, get up, get up. Get 2 touchdowns today. Get 2 touchdowns. Oh, oh. I love the murder. He deserved. Broken thumb, wow.
We know that, right? We talk to him all the time. But sometimes
I love the murder.
awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Get him Hatchet. Hatchet. Get him Hatchet. Get him Hatchet. Get him Hatchet.
And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's good.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown,
Get him
Bass to
Griff.
kick it away. taken at about the 1. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away.
Ready to fumble again, huh?
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. He's got the hook up with Diggs.
Stop playing, man.
Across midfield and inside the 45. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Roth. And he gets it
Stop
inside
playing with me.
35
Harder than you.
Now we've got a giant player here, slow to get up after that last play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. We'll check on his status when we get back. Play action. Here's Hurts.
No.
We
need a review.
It's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that they're...
Heady.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
No. Hell no.
And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
I hate y'all.
So the decision to challenge does not pan out, and that's also going to cost him a timeout. Steps away to his left.
Y'all don't murder this man. He ain't scrambling.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Williams.
Boy, stop playing with me.
Nowhere as he is hit behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings
Pop!
up 3rd
Sit down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far.
Boy, you better learn. You better learn something.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Back to throw. And that's going to be
I'm sick of y'all.
touchdown.
That was so corny.
A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles get a
What up,
measure
dude?
of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. And they use that height on the outside to
It looked like his foot was out.
We've seen the
Oh,
evolution
he was
of the
in.
wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra
Oh,
look
get
at
him,
this
boo.
one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those
He ain't get it.
bounce
He ain't get it,
outside.
coach. Damn it, he got it. I'm sick of y'all.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work
kick it right
left to
in me,
do,
bitch.
but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Well, 4th quarter, they felt
Yes,
like they needed
sir.
the football back.
I'm
Unfortunately, they
taking it
couldn't
to
use
these boys. It was no homosexual on that day.
Someone has said here that the data says that when a team's
I'm not
expecting
taking
an
no
onside kick,
fools.
80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let this
What?
go.
Why y'all do me like this?
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there.
Get him, Keith.
But to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get high.
Danny.
They take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, no, we going for it at this point. Play by. Sorry.
You still taking
I
shots
know
like
you're
that
probably
downfield?
excited about
I'd be
getting
a
a
little more
kickoff,
concerned with running
but
some
you
clock
ain't
and
getting a
making sure you're
kickoff, you
taking
bitch.
care of the lead,
No
because you
disrespect.
keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Jones now throwing on 4th down. He'll rifle this
Keaton.
and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Eagles defense able to hold. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right?
He
Right?
kicked
You
him in
just
the
know
knee.
there's gonna be some
Ain't
bad
got a
blood
penalty.
there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
Dancing to his left. And able to break one.
Get him,
tackle,
Griff,
then
but
quickly
pop
brought
his
down.
ass.
But a nice little gain. The improv on the scramble there gets him
They
6,
can
and it'll be
regret
2nd
being
down.
alive.
Now back to throw.
Yeah, that's how you make it look reality.
The tackle. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
This boy flipped on.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. They'll set up a throw. He's going to let it fly.
Why would you throw on him?
Out
Out of all the men you could throw on, why would you throw it on him? Out of all the men you could have threw on, nah, ain't nobody catching him. Ain't nobody catching him. Nope, 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 nope. It's over. Yeah, steady.
Bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taken at the goal line.
Sorry, Griff.
I
whiffed. I whiffed on Griff.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
Man, he out here looking like he having a good game.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. He finds his man complete. That's Roth.
If you don't,
He'll be out of bounds right
boy.
at the 40.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really
Artificially.
applauding probably his
They
agent
heard
as he
what I
thinks
was
about
saying.
angling for a new contract.
If you would have broke that, Sellers, if you would have broke that sack, boy, I would have murdered you.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit,
So
maybe
ass
not
on
wanting
the
to
bench.
risk an
Stop
injury.
that clock,
It'll
boy.
be a gain of just a yard. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Why would you throw on him? Don't throw on Deadman. Don't throw on Deadman. Don't even throw to your first and second target.
And they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They're going on fourth down with Hurts. Now a desperation.
Why you throwing on Dead?
Deep downfield. And that's caught inside.
Did you see what they did though? Deadman didn't even react. Deadman did.
From the red zone
Deadman didn't even react,
He
man.
finds his man complete.
He was standing right there.
The
He
Eagles going to take the first of their
Deadman.
timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Good job, EA. Good
Second and
job.
4.
This is how you increase competition. Trash.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Oh, you can't say the other word.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. From the 2 now, second and goal. He'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Give me that rock.
Did he have a chance to scan the field there? It felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield equally good.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So offensive final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Kept me from getting the 50 piece.
Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course,
Then
in
get
the
the petty
fantasy
block.
football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. The extra point is good, but it only impacts the final score as this game comes to a
That's
close.
how you guarantee a
Well, on the one side, if
victory.
you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I
Good
like
job,
that.
Keaton.
That part is
I don't
good.
give a damn what
But I
they
often
say.
wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all.
Yeah, we don't want to hear nothing you got to say, ball head. Oh, he did need a little something, huh? Okay. Okay. Man, he's a savage boy. Damn, I hated on you, cuz. Ain't no Keaton showed out, man. Ain't no Keaton showed out. What up, Bobby? Oh, wow. you on the squad, dog. What? Bobby. Bobby ain't fucking with his dog. Really needed this progression, Williams. On to the next week. The Buffalo Bears. Josh Allen still hanging and banging, huh? I'm sick of y'all. That's it for now. That's it for now. I'm gonna have to go pick up time. I'll be black. Oh, they 5-2. It's gonna be a serious one right here. It's gonna be a barn bunner. It's gonna be a barn bunner when I get